I am more than the product of my mom, my dad, and my 2 older brothers. I'm also the product of the faculty and staff at Gwinnett County Public Schools. Every day from kindergarten through 12th grade, whether it be stepping foot into my class or logging on to e-class, as I did in the last year, I have been a GCPS student. This journey is a culmination of many people, many stories, many shared experiences that have developed me into who I am today and the person I am proud to be. When I look back at the end of my freshman year of high school, I was a 2-sport student athlete who was full of promise, but also in need of direction. My teachers, administrators, and principal at the time took a chance on me as they saw a future for me that was brighter than anything I had envisioned for myself. As I mentioned before, I have 2 older brothers, Gunav and Samir, who both also graduated from Peachtree Ridge High School, as I did a few days ago, increasing our collection of blue cap and gowns. But Samir had a different experience through GCPS because he is deaf. While my parents went to extreme lengths to support him and challenge the system when needed, there were also teachers and administrators who went above and beyond to support him, allowing him to carve his path to also graduate from Georgia Tech as a biomedical engineer, as the first deaf undergrad student, and later obtain his master's degree from Georgia Tech. Thank you. As I reflected on moments in my life in the summer before my sophomore year, I tearfully remembered my brother sharing with my family about being bullied and called slurs like mute and retarded for the tan boxes resting on his ears that help him hear. I transformed these sad emotions into my call to action for positive change because I refused to sit around and allow children with disabilities in my community suffer from degrading self-esteem. Not only did I reflect on my own brother's experiences, but I reflected on my own experiences, my own battle with being left out of homecoming plans by people who I'd been friends with for years. I faced bullying during this time and I was left out. I considered how if I am a girl without disabilities, facing these challenges with inclusion and self-confidence, I wondered how girls with disabilities must be reacting in this environment. By wanting to create an environment where girls with disabilities could freely and confidently express themselves, I strive to build a more inclusive community. Thus, I initiated the annual Miss Incredible pageant, where girls with disabilities could be celebrated for who they are, included by our entire community, where every participant had a student without a disability there with them every step of the way to cheer them on during the pageant and create a friendship otherwise commonly not created. Like any school event, I needed approval from the school to even produce the Miss Incredible pageant. Thus commences the story of how my school took a big risk on me by giving me an outstanding opportunity. Sitting in this room is Dr. Matthews, who was my principal at the time at Peachtree Ridge High School, who I met with alongside Ms. Stratemeyer, an administrator and my advisor for the pageant, to discuss producing the Miss Incredible pageant. As I produced this event, which began in my sophomore year, I was able to hold it again my junior year, and now I'm holding it virtually in a few days to conclude my senior year. The pageant has celebrated middle school and high school females with disabilities for the past 2 years, awarding dozens of participants with unique titles and bringing standing ovations and joyful tears to participants who in a normal setting would never be able to experience these moments. I was able to have an impact not only on the participants, but also on their family and friends, which made the pageant worth doing because of the way it was revolutionizing our community. I was able to provide girls with disabilities the chance to have a brunch at TPC Sugarloaf, wear a sash and tiara, which they now keep treasured in their homes, and the opportunity to have their pictures taken with gorgeous, smiling faces. Beginning from an organized table discussion with my principal and an administrator, I was able to impact the lives of many people in Gwinnett County who are normally unable to receive this recognition. In this process, I learned what it is like to be a leader, but it was not just through the Miss Incredible pageant, it was also through my experiences in DECA. I yet again underwent a moment where teachers took a chance on me, and this time they allowed somebody who was a general member of a 70-member club to become the president. In this process of working on the Miss Incredible pageant, I dove headfirst into DECA and took every opportunity that my advisors provided us, to the point where I took those experiences from serving as president in my junior year to becoming the vice president of leadership for the entire state to a club with 13,000 members. In this journey, I learned a key lesson: that leadership cannot be explained to perfection through textbooks or lecture notes. It is obtained through experience. But I would not have learned these skills to get me there if it were not for the people who took a chance on me. My DECA advisors, Mr. Mulkey and Ms. Lassiter, gave me the opportunity to be the president of our DECA chapter. But they were also advisors who talked to me and many other students when we were in need of guidance. Entering high school, I saw myself as a STEM student. Later on, I found my passion for business, which has actually played a massive role in my life. Mr. Mulkey and Ms. Lassiter helped me find these passions and taught me what I needed to learn and helped me find resources to thrive in this environment. I know that a teacher is never asked to lead a club, attend a big game, or take their time out to spend time with their student, but I'm hoping that all of those who do see the impact they're able to have on students by being there for them in this way. I know I may have had it easier than many other students in GCPS. Every day that I came home, I had parents who were there for me to fulfill every ounce of my needs or wants, be my shoulder to cry on, and be my best friends to communicate with. But many students do not have those people in their life. And the only adult that they see in their day, throughout the day, are the teachers, adults, the administrators, and the principals in their classrooms and hallways. They see you. You are the people who can change the student's life without even knowing it. I am standing in front of you as someone who graduated from Peachtree Ridge High School 9 days ago, competed at the International Science and Engineering Fair, won the Career and Technical Education Student of the Year Award for the entire county, served as a state officer for Georgia DECA, won Girls Golf Positive Athlete. I was published in many articles, published in the Positive Athlete book, attended Georgia's Governor's Honors Program, and played varsity golf for 4 years. In the fall, I'll be attending UC Berkeley in their Management, Entrepreneurship, and Technology program to get a dual degree in business and engineering, an opportunity that only 1% of applicants obtain to take the seat of 50 people from the entire world. The most significant part of all the awards I have mentioned is that they did not happen alone. Teachers, administrators, and principals took a chance on me to give me the opportunities to become who I am today, the person that I am proud to be. It took a village, but one person can have a great impact on students to leave a lasting impression and turn on a student's light to help them reach their full potential. I am the product of a community of parents, siblings, friends, mentors, and the faculty and staff from Gwinnett County Public Schools. And thanks to each of you, I am GCPS strong. My name is Chandni Pari, and thank you so much.